Good morning. This is Anka Metcalf with TradeOutloud.com, and this is my market bias for today, October 31st, and it is 10:17 a.m. Eastern Time. So, no rush to trade today. Pretty much sideways action, and we've had some sideways action and extended hours. So, literally, there was no rush to get into the market today. What I have in front of you guys here is the 1 hour chart of YM, and you could see pretty much that we're in a very sloppy base, I would say, with support at 18,000 and resistance all the way into 18,200. So right now, price is captured in between this range, and I'm going to go to a smaller time frame chart as the 2 minute chart as to see a potential to try to identify a potential trade right here. So we're trading very, very sloppy at this point, and we tested Friday support level here at 18,071, and we have current smaller resistance, first layer of resistance right here at 18,109. So the price is hovering, and again, don't forget that we have FOMC meeting this week, election next week, and then we have all sorts of news that are coming throughout this week as well, political and non-political and economic events. So this makes it a very, very hard trading environment, as to a lot of traders are looking for more clarity. So going back to a daily chart, that you can see that for the last 3 weeks we have been trading in this sideways channel. So literally since September, beginning of September, we have been trading in this sideways channel. We're at the end of a 2 month choppy environment where it's literally super, super hard to make money. And needless to say that for July and August, we have been ranging in a higher base. So for the last 4 months or so, this market has been nothing except a chop and a sideways action. Let's continue with ES. So I don't see in anything going on in YM this morning. So ES as well has been trading pretty much the same thing. So sideways action with support at 2111, resistance all the way into 2117, and we have a second layer of resistance right here at 2150. And I think this is going to be the one that is going to set the tone for trading. So if we trade above 2150, we have a lot of odds of continuing higher. If not, we're just going to test the support area at 2110. And excuse me, for I'm going to go to the 2 minute chart, and you can see like this is totally not tradable. So I'm not going to waste my money in this chop. It is a super sloppy range. So you could see that we started pretty much into 10 a.m. into a range into 2122 all the way to 2125. Small range, not tradable. It's not even a buy the bottom, sell the top, or short the top and cover the bottom. No, it's super, super sideways, and there is no risk to reward that would enable us to have a really good trade. So let's move on to NQ. And let's start with the daily chart and NQ as well. So this is a pretty much a good day to run errands. So 4788 right here for support and resistance all the way into 4900. I think we need to trade above 4844 in order to continue higher. We're having a total inside day, very, very narrow range. We're trading within yesterday's prior low, meaning Friday prior low and prior high. Nothing going on here as well. We're going to zoom into the 2 minute chart, and we started from the top of the range, 4818, came into prior resistance area 4808, bounced again into that prior high and fell all the way to this side as well. So I'm not going to waste my money in this sideways mess that we're trading in right now. So let's take a look and see if other things are lining up, like GC. This is gold. And gold, we're going to start with the daily chart as well. And you can see that gold is ascending. It put a bottom right here at 1243. We talked about this double bottom right here and the possibility of a continuation higher. And we're ranging a little higher. So now the new range and the new resistance is 2175, 2176. And if we break through this, we're going to head again into 1300. In terms of a day trade for gold, you could see that it's relatively choppy again. So there's no smooth moves, there's no continuation, and there's no momentum going on. All you can see is a lot of shadows on these candlesticks, a lot of wicks, topping tails, bottoming tails with no precise action. So we are trying to trend a little bit higher, but the bottom line is that you have resistance right here at 1277, so you don't have a good risk to reward ratio in order to take the trade. Let's take a look at CL last but not least. Okay, so here's something that is a little interesting in CL, and that is coming in a little. So we actually had a little downwards action right here. So we had $48.20 for resistance, and we're trying to come in all the way into 47.75. Testing this area. Now remember that this area comes from a daily chart, so let me just show you real quick. This area right here, you see this top right here that is just putting a lot of pressure on this 47.72 area, so this might be a bounce area here. Also on the daily chart, we have an ascending 50-period moving average right here, which a lot of swing traders will look at and probably will try to identify some kind of reversal. So going back to the 2-minute chart, even though we're bearish here, potentially we could have a turnaround. So I think that if we break $48, so it's not ready yet because it's still downtrending on this 2-minute chart, but if it breaks 48, it has odds to go to 48.20, 48.50, and 80 and 49 again. So I think that CL is going to be the only thing that I will be watching right now. And you know what? I'm going to take a look at DX as well, and this is the dollar. And the only reason that I'm looking at DX right now is that it's putting a little bit of green and had a really nice ascending move from the bottoms last night from when it opened. And what I can see here is that it has support 98.53 and it has resistance at 62. So I think it has room to continue higher. It's the only workable base. However, the volume doesn't encourage really great phenomenal trade as of right now, but I think a break over 65, even 63, yeah, 64, 65 can unleash more buying power into 98.80. So this is the only trade that I currently see right now that is trying to pick up a little bit of steam. And other than that, in Q, mildly bullish right here, although the hourly chart is very, very choppy. And we need to clear, definitely we need to clear 20, this area for it to continue higher. So wait for price to come back up to 48.20 if it should. If it doesn't come back up to 48.20, then I'm not going to look to short it because it's sitting on tons of support. We have FOMC meeting this week and we have election next week as well. So not very aggressive. So I'm not going to be very, very aggressive in day trades or swing trades this week or next week. So let me remind you that we have a class that is coming up in November. It's from November 12th to the 18th. It's power income, day trading, and swing trading class. And if you're interested, shoot me an email at info@tradeoutloud.com. For more information, you could also visit our website at tradeoutloud.com/futures. And I'll see you tomorrow.